This is Jason Gator Granado. This is Fighter Profile. Growing up, I was always around athletes and always around, the better teams. And I was always consider myself a better athlete. And, shit hit the fan kind of unexpectedly. We went through a pandemic, and I don't want to make excuses, but it really made it hard to keep on furthering that career. And I knew I was always built to be something great. And, this is just what happens to be. I think I'm just something that you can't take your eyes off of, honestly. It's just not only am I getting knockouts, like knockout after knockout after knockout, but, my fighting style is just fun to watch. The stuff people want to come and what they want to see, they don't want to see, filling out. They don't want to see guys kind of just, going pitter patter or whatever. I just come out the gate swinging, aiming for the fences, and, I'm very technical. I'm very sound and sharp, and I do damage. It wasn't that long of a journey, only about 5 fights in is when I got my first championship fight, and I think it was well-deserved. I came in there and I just went 5-0, 5 finishes, and I earned that spot, Getting the belt wasn't even something that I even planned from the beginning. I just planned on getting as much experience as I can and just beating every guy that went in there with me, The belt's cool, and the belt is what I wanted, but, this is just the first of many. I've already won 2 belts. Defended it, and there's just way more to come, man. I'm built to be a champion. It takes long hours in here, man. I'm in here. I was telling them earlier, if you take a step back, it looks like it just happened in a short amount of time, but there's no secret. I'm in here 2 times a day, like just grinding, man. Blood, sweat, tears. Anybody around me will know. I don't mess around. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't do anything. My life is this. This is what I dedicated myself to. I'm treating this like it's my job, which it is. And I think that's, you'll see the results every time. I think it just started when I was little, man, anything. Teacher wants to call up people to the front of the class. Nobody's raising their hand. I want to be that person. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I want to be the center of attention. I want people to look at me and nod their head and be like, you know what? I want to be like that, or I want to do something like that. And just always wanted to be great, man. I wanted to be like in the MLB when I was younger. I started realizing, that's a little unrealistic as I started getting older, but, that quote always stuck with me when I was little, when I watched Sandlot. Heroes get remembered, but, legends never die, bro. And I want to be one of the greats. Most of the Granados, we're baseball players. So, I got my cousin here. He was a baseball player. He's a Granado, and he's a tremendous fighter now. And I just think I just got to carry that last name with me, wherever I go. I'm representing a whole lineage, like you just said. It's not a name that people are just going to forget. It's a name people are going to remember. If I don't win every single fight, that's all right, because I know I'm putting in all the work I can, But I hope they have another year of just nothing but success, nothing but activity, and hopefully meeting new people, new training partners like I have last year, and just keeping the train going, keeping it going up. No, I don't want to go down at all. I don't want to keep it the same. I just want to keep going up, man. I just say fuck it, bro. I just say fuck it, honestly. If I need to hit up somebody to get some work, I'm not gonna, and I know that they're probably not gonna text back or anything. That's what I did with Jason Perillo. I hit him up, told him, hey, I'm good size, just like Corey Sanhagen. I'm good. I can train. I'll be a good partner with Cheeto, and here I am training with Cheeto. Just not being afraid to step out of your comfort zone, bro. Going out there is not easy to go to a fight. You got a crowd screaming, and you got security walking you out. You're like half naked almost, You go in there and there's a guy in there that's ready to hurt you. And I think I just thrive in those moments. I think those moments, I just come out on top every single time. People shy away from those moments. People try to do their best to show something that they're not. And I come out on top every single time in those moments, man. I'm good with the pressure. It's definitely pretty cool just knowing I have that power and I have that respect that people know, like, hey, this guy can put your lights out if you stand up too long with him. And, it's pretty cool, transitioning to MMA. A lot of guys are not going to like that. A lot of guys are just going to shoot. They're just going to shoot. They don't want anything to do with that stand-up. So it puts a little bit of a target on your back, not going to lie. But, it feels good knowing I have all those finishes. Like I said, a little bit of a target, but I'm not worried about the finishes. I could be 8-0 with no finishes, and I'd still be the same person. I could be having, a neutral record. I'm still the same person. I'm still putting in the same work. Obviously the money and the house and the cars and everything, like, that's all cool, but that's not why I got into this sport. I got in the sport to show how great I am and to show others that they can do whatever they want, I didn't think I was gonna do this 3 years ago, but here I am, and I'm taking over, and it's just through hard work. it's just through not being shy and just putting my foot down and saying, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't care what anybody says or thinks or tries to stop or anything. Like, I'm just gonna do it, you know. And if that stuff comes, that's cool, you know. I want to, you know, go into like kind of like the health care system a little bit, help people with injuries, whatnot, help other athletes like myself, and maybe even continue coaching after that, you know. If the money's there, the house is there, the cars are there, that's cool, but it's not what I'm chasing, man. I'm chasing just greatness.